Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finally going to be reviewing the Tuxedo Mirage Memorial Ornament, which is basically a fancy word for music box or whatever. I don't know why they call it that. But I've actually had this for quite a while, but I had to be in the right mood to review it, I guess. I just never got around to it. This is a Proplica and Figure Arts Zero Shoette combination item, but this is made by Tamashii Nations that makes the Proplicas and Figure Arts Zero, whatever. But the box is pretty nice. It's got the goldish, foilish design on there. It's this Tuxedo Mirage Memorial Ornament, and I guess that's the Japanese for it underneath. And then you have the little figures here are shown with the backdrop of the Moon Kingdom. And it's pretty nice. I like it. And I hope it's showing. But the sides of the box are nice too. The box doesn't come all the way down. There's like this pink part that shows. It has different designs on it. The designs kind of look kind of like butterflies or fairy wings or something to me. But then you got the other side of the box. There's a little Princess Serenity design there, and then nothing really there except for a moon symbol, and then you got Prince Endymion there. And I think the bottom is just, the bottom has the warnings and everything like before, and then the Toei sticker down there, but nothing too crazy about the box. The box is nice though, but people are saying that it should be Tuxedo Mask on the box, because in the animation from the Sailor Moon S anime, you see this music box at the end scenes with the credits and everything, and Tuxedo Mask is on there, which it totally makes sense to me to do it that way. But I'm excited because we don't really have Prince Endymion merch at all, so this is kind of like almost the first real piece of Prince Endymion merch to me. But yeah, I'm excited about opening this and seeing what it all looks like. But yeah, oh, there's something on the inside of the box. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's not in English, so I can't tell you what it says, but pretty cool. Alright, so here's what you see when you first open the box, which is basically just the booklet and some tissue paper. But we'll take a look at the booklet first. And mine's the international release, so there will be English instructions with this, surely. Let's see, here's the booklet. There. And some nice pictures inside the booklet. There's the memorial ornament there. And then the next page has some pictures of them as the princesses. It's got Mercury and Mars there with her. And then I guess this is just the detailed instructions on the idea for it, I guess, and maybe even some background for it, because I see like Moon Revenge and background music and stuff like that listed on here, and then I see the word Proplica, but that's the only thing I can read, guys. I can't read anything else. I don't even know if you guys can see that, but yeah, it's all in Japanese. And then you got the Proplica and Figure Arts Zero Shoette logo, and a nice picture of it there. Looks pretty. And then we got some more images of them as princesses. You have Venus, Jupiter, Uranus, and Neptune. And here is the entire instructions on how to put this together and what everything does. This is, of course, in Japanese. And I assume one of these is the English, but this isn't, and neither is this, so I don't know like where it is exactly, but there's the other piece of instructions there. And then that is the end of the little booklet. So I don't know, maybe this is just self-explanatory, but I'll figure it out. I haven't watched a ton of reviews on this, even though it's been out forever. But here's the little figure of Princess Serenity. We'll get her out of here. These are really tiny, but the whole thing is nicely designed. And this is pretty. I like it. It's a little figure of Princess Serenity there. And there's the back. And this is kind of like a faded color, kind of like a statuette. So yeah, there's that. And then here's a separate piece. And this, I guess, has the piece for the figures to stand on. You have this little piece here. And then here's this piece, and this has a little piece that comes out of it. Trying not to drop anything. So, put those there. Oh, and this is your little plates. These are the little plates that go inside of it to cast off, I guess. And then this is all wrapped in tissue paper, so we'll get this open. So yeah, this is the music box itself that lights up and everything. And this one currently has the Moon Kingdom design in it. And that's really pretty. And there's the top. And there's the battery compartment in all its glory. And this, I guess, will come off, and that'll be how you take the plates out. But we'll figure that out. There should be one more figure in here that I haven't found yet. But yeah, this is the Prince Endymion figure. So here he is. He looks pretty nice. I like his details. Some people were saying that they wish they would came in full color. I guess if you wanted to, you could paint these. But yeah, I guess they're just meant to look like statuettes in a way. But yeah, there's that. And the mold that comes inside the box is kind of a velvet. But there's nothing else in here. No English instructions with this version. So that's kind of odd. I could have sworn I was going to get some English instructions, but no biggie, we'll figure this out somehow. But yeah, let's just, I'll try to put it together here as best as my ability. Alright guys, from what I've uncovered, even though the instructions are not in English, it's pretty self-explanatory. Here's the main body, of course, and then you have these different little discs that sit on top. You have this one, which just has one circle in it, and you can put that on here. And then there's this other circle, and this you can keep on here to cover in the whole of it. And it doesn't fit in there super tightly, so you have to watch out. But that goes on here, and then you can play the music box with nothing on top if you want. Or you can take that out, and you can put Prince Endymion on top by himself. He fits in the hole. Or you can put the other one on here, and you can put dust. You can put the little circular piece in this one, and then you can have just Princess Serenity sit on top. And then of course the main one, which is having this one on here with Princess Serenity and Prince Endymion on here together. And they kind of like, they're kind of wobbly. This is not like super stable or anything, but if you have this just sitting on a desk, and it moves slowly, so you don't have to worry about the figures falling off by themselves or whatever, but it is kind of wiggly because I'm kind of holding them together. But that's what they look like together on the top. And it's really, really nice. It's really pleasant to look at. I really like the design of it. So yeah, and I'm gonna take them off for just a sec because they are kind of wobbly. But on the bottom you do have your battery compartment, and on here is the switch for A and B. So there's an A and a B setting, which is actually two versions of the Tuxedo Mirage song. There's one that's more like a soft melody, kind of like a music box, and the other one's the actual one you hear in the show. And then there's a volume control, which is up and down, and it has a middle of the road volume, and then there's like a low and a high. So we'll just have it on high the whole time, so then you can actually hear it. And I'll put it on A to start out with, just so I can show you guys each version. This is kind of self-explanatory, it's not too hard. The other thing is you can take this off, and this is how you get to your little slides to take in and out. Just like this. Because you have additional ones that they gave you. And these are the ones that you got. You have Princess Serenity, and Mercury, and Jupiter, Venus, Mars, and then there's one with Uranus and Neptune together. And this is kind of like the pastel color version, because there's a more vibrant one given to you as well. And it's got the same pictures, a little slightly different. They're a little farther back, but these are more like high quality, vibrant version of them. And these are really nice. I really do like these a lot. One thing to note, and I took all the other ones off but this one, but there's film on each one of these. Even the Moon Kingdom ones that's actually inside of this thing have film on them. So you do have to take this film off, so then you can see them a little brighter, because that is on every one of these things. So it's kind of a pain. You had to spend some time doing all that and then taking all the ones out of the music box and doing those ones too. So those ones are kind of a pain. But now that we've discussed pretty much how to set this up, I'm going to put this back together. You gotta make sure everything's on here firm, and you never want to grab this thing from the very top because it will come off. So you always want to grab from the side, or preferably the bottom. And we'll put these back on here like so. And we'll lower the lights so you can see a little better. But here is the music box. So that is the first song. And to just clarify, I know you guys can't see them move very well on me holding them because I'm shaking the whole time. But I will have a full look at these at the end of the video so that you guys can get a better look at what they look like moving. But I just kind of wanted to show you some close-ups and how everything works on here. And I won't do the same way with side B, but I'll show you how to take the top off here and put the other ones in. So you just kind of see them, what they look like. Now these ones, the Moon Kingdom ones, make a full picture. So these ones actually have a little small number on the corner here. I hope you can see that. There's a little number right there. The number is 6. So that way when you put these back in, you'll know exactly which one goes in first and then so on. But yeah, these just slide out just like that. So it's pretty simple to take these in and out. And there's what the inside looks like. Nothing fancy, but there's the speaker and everything. And the light comes from the bottom here, so there's all the light. And trying to tell where the little moon phase part is. It probably shows somewhere on top when you can't see it. It's kind of mysterious because I don't see it. There's supposed to be a little moon phase thing in there. But we'll put these ones in here. This one's the pastel version of the princesses. The princesses are not numbered, so you can just put them in however you want to. There we go. So this is the pastel ones. And I'll turn off the light and kind of play that song again just so I can show you a little bit of what they look like. Alright, so that is what the pastel ones look like. It's kind of weird. You have to figure out that this one here is actually the one with the moon phase, which is the one with Uranus and Neptune in it, and her face was lighting up. But yeah, you gotta watch out for that, I guess. So I would assume this one you'd want a character that was farther down in the music box, farther down in the picture kind of thing, so that the music box wouldn't light up. Alright, so now I put the more vibrant colored ones in. I decided to put Mars in the part where the moon phase shows because she's a little farther down on her picture. I guess Venus would also work good in that section as well, but I was trying to not block their faces, so let's see what this one looks like. See, this is the section with the moon phase. And it's really, really, really pretty. I do like the design of this a lot. And I think it makes a really pretty piece to go on your desk or even beside your bed or something. It works really, really well for what it's made to do. And I like that it gives you a little bit of variety of pictures. If you wanted to get really crafty with this, you probably definitely could. You could probably put a design of Crystal Tokyo in here by just following these and kind of laminating them, maybe, in a way. I'm not quite sure how you could do that, maybe with tape or something to make them a little more durable before you put them in here, and they'd work really well. I think the light would cast through the paper and everything really well. But yeah, I really like this a lot. The sound of it sounds good. I heard some people complain that theirs kind of sounded kind of like it was grinding as the little figures on top are turning. I don't see that at all with mine. Some people were even saying there were some defects. The only thing that I can really see as far as defects was this has some kind of, I want to say scraping or a scuff on it. I don't know if that'll come off or not. I never really tried to work at it or not, but it's like, it's all around the edge of this thing. There you can kind of see it, this little line up across there, which is kind of upsetting, but I'll try to maybe see if I can get that off. The other thing, I guess, is just these little figure holders. These have a little breakaway on them from where they were molded. There's one right there. I don't know if you can even see that, but you know, when they break the mold and they kind of leave that little edge, both of these have it. But that doesn't really bother me either. The whole piece as a complete collectible item is really, really nice, and I like the way it's designed. I like the way it sounds when it's playing, and I'm really impressed with it. It's not perfect. The molding could have been better on it, but it's not something that's usually a problem for me. That's just from where they made the thing, so I mean, it could be worse, but I think for what it does and how it looks and how it sounds, it's definitely worth having. So that's my verdict on this, and I'm excited I got one. Like I said, I will show close-ups of this at the end of this video, so definitely stick around for that. But thank you guys for checking out this review of mine today, and let me know what you think of this in the comments below, and if you got one. Right now I think this is kind of hard to find. It's probably be a little bit easier to find on some Japan sites versus anyone in the US, but if you want to get one, I'd say try to look at some resale sites. Mandrake's a good one as well, but yeah, I like it. So thanks again, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye.